A level orange ozone watch issued for tomorrow. Details at KXAN.com under my weather blog tonight. Find out if you're in a group that is highly susceptible to pollution, and also some very important steps you can take to help reduce pollution, especially on these ozone watch days. Haven't seen very many of them this summer. Today it was a little bit poorer in terms of air quality out there. Skies mostly cloudy, not a lot of wind today, so that kind of traps the pollution. Tonight, though, it's nice. It's 83 degrees out there right now. In the morning, we'll start your Friday at probably the nicest levels in terms of temperatures that we've seen this entire month. 72 in the city. If the clouds break enough overnight in the suburbs and rural areas, you'll start your morning in the 60s tomorrow morning. By noon, 88 degrees and partly cloudy. And then we are expecting more sun tomorrow than we saw today, and so we'll probably rebound back into the mid to upper 90s. We're going for a high of about 97 tomorrow. 77 in Llano right now and in Burnet. It's 81 degrees up in Georgetown, 82 degrees in LaGrange, and 79 down in San Marcos. In Austin, officially 83 degrees and partly cloudy. At the airport, still mostly cloudy, and it is 80 right now. Winds are northwesterly at 3 in town. There's no wind at all blowing out at ABIA. Mold count high today, over 1,100 at Allergy and Asthma Associates with low ragweed. However, another allergy clinic today, Austin Allergy Associates, measured mold counts of 11,000 plus today. So if you're having some respiratory problems, some allergy issues, it's likely mold, and it may not improve much tomorrow, maybe just a little bit lower since the air is a little drier. 80s right now over the eastern two-thirds of Texas, 60s up there in the panhandle again. That front that blew through day before yesterday, well off the Texas coast. High pressure that's been bringing us the nicer weather and the dry northeasterly wind about to move off this direction. When that happens, a big pool of tropical moisture out here in the Gulf of Mexico is going to be funneled into Texas. That will take place this weekend. Our humidities will get higher. It'll feel gradually more and more uncomfortable, but we may also have some showers developing. Isolated on Saturday, we think a better chance for more scattered activity on Sunday. That's Hurricane Danielle. Nice little eye on the storm here tonight, southeast of Bermuda by about 600 miles, a Category 2 hurricane. Look at the forecast track. Major hurricane, but veering to the northeast before it gets to Bermuda. No threat to the U.S., except large swells expected on the U.S. coast tomorrow. The East Coast as a result of Danielle, even though she's way out there. And Tropical Storm Earl is right there. More on him in a minute. That's a new tropical wave coming off of Africa that probably will be the next tropical storm here in a few days. Now, Earl is expected to get into a very favorable environment for strengthening and possibly be a major Category 3 hurricane early next week, veering to the northwest, but on a track that could bring him into the East Coast of the U.S. Guess when? Just as we get into Labor Day weekend, so they're not going to be too happy about that up and down the East Coast. Doesn't look like a threat to the Gulf. Look at these lows here at home in the morning. Upper 60s, low 70s. Tomorrow, high temperatures, a little hotter than today if the clouds break like we think they will. They're breaking already tonight in some areas. 72, our low in the city. Let's go 97 tomorrow with a mix of clouds and sun. And on your 7-day forecast, well, we're going to try to keep it below 100, but we're going to be real close, and it's not going to surprise me if we get back to 100 next week. But notice the rain chances. Slight chance on Saturday. A little better chance on Sunday, and then at least some chance as we go through next week. We'll be tracking your weather overnight, so wake up with us for Austin News Today. Weather and traffic together every 10 minutes beginning at 5.